what's happening, guys? So, got some work done in the house. I don't know if you guys remember from last time, but none of that was done before. So we got it all finished. Got all that all sealed off from the other room up there. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, there we go. And then all this nice and done. I do have to finish right there. That's Harper, or that's Mabel blocking the view. Got the backsplash in, but I'm a retard and I don't know how to cut tile. So there's huge gaps everywhere, so I have to recut tile here, here, that one up there, and then add a piece over there because, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But overall, that room turned out really great. Let's see if I can put the light on. Yeah. Turned out great. The door should be here Friday. So it's a single French door that's 8 pane. I'm pretty excited about. You can't even tell. I mean, the difference between that and now is insane. So what we're gonna do is put little shelves in here and maybe put like one small bar across here and across here to hang clothes. And I'm literally just gonna put a tiny door on here. That'll be considered a closet. And I'll get to consider this a bedroom because of that. So then I'll be able to sell my house as a 4-bedroom house, which will drastically change the price. He is licking his paws for whatever reason, so he has a count on. Nico, stop licking your paws. What are you licking the floor, weirdo? But, purpose of this video, we got car parts. So, let's go see what we got. Still has ghost flames. I love car part day. It's the greatest. The wife, not so much. Holy shit. These are a little heavy. Holy shit. Struggling. Okay. Before I show that though, let's talk about some other things. Still has ghost flames. 97, 98 headlights. Don't remember if I mentioned that in the last video. Engine intake is on. Interior is all buttoned up, which that was mentioned in the last video. 97, 98 taillights are in. Factory rear brake vents are on. So before I go wrapping this car, all this has to be sanded. Everything here has to be sanded. All this has to be sanded and removed. All this double-side tape shit. It's pretty well on there. Every imperfection has to be sanded and fixed before I go wrapping this car, or it'll show up like that. You can see right here, there's a line right there. It's probably hard to see, it's not really focusing. There's a line right there. That all has to get sanded smooth. There's a chip in the top of the targa. This happened to me. I did this. I was pissed off about it. Right here. Right there and right there. That'll show up in that wrap. I was putting the targa in the little clips in the back, and it jumped down and chipped the targa. These emblems are coming off. Not going to be reusing them, so if anyone needs these color emblems, just let me know. I'll just give them to you. Just pay for shipping. The ghost flames will be gone, so that's a plus. I still have to take the mirrors off, the door handles off, the wing off. All that's coming off for the wrap, because I want it done the right way. Headlights are just test fitted in, same with the tail lights. I think that's about it. So, on to the... Oh, wait. Yep, those are there. Rebuild kits. GTE intake manifold. This is getting cut off. This is getting cut off. And the tile blow-off valve is going to go here. Got the idle air control valve with a nice little filter. Map sensor. Got a TPS sensor. Got this nice little guy. It's kind of cool. I'm probably going to try to salvage the sticker just because it's cool, but I'm not going to use it. Same with this one. I want that all gone. Got the both valve covers in there now. Everything's coming together. It all just needs cleaned up and finished. The head still needs sent off. This still needs fixed. But the point of this video, let's see what we have. What's in the box? Hopefully it's not broken. That would suck. They seem pretty well wrapped. Now, some of you are probably going to be like, why'd you go with factory brakes? Well, they came with the lines too. Nice, I did not expect that. So, fuck, these things are heavy. So, we have, take these lines off. I went with factory brakes because they look a hell of a lot better than the aftermarket brakes or the reman brakes you can buy for the Supra. Get these out here. And how I know they're official, Sumitomo, stamped on the back. These are actually off of a 96 Supra, I believe. I think they were repainted because they look like shit. And you can kind of still see where it said Supra right here. But if you get reman ones versus these, if you look closely, there's not a lot of pitting in these like the reman ones that are cast. These are basically perfect. The guy that I got these from upgraded to a newer caliper. Aftermarket, he went, not sure what he went with, but okay. The other side, Sumitomo right. Sumitomo left. This shit's just peeling off. Whoever painted this did not powder coat it, clearly. So we got brakes. This one actually looks like it was grinded into a little bit right here. It could be just the paint. It definitely feels different than the other side. Not too worried about it. It looks kind of the same as the other side. But the main thing is I have factory brakes. None of that reman shit. I got front and rear. I'm not reusing the pads. I might reuse the pads if I can clean them up with brake clean and sand them and get them looking good. I might reuse the pads. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. I figured it would have came with two lines. There she be. So here's the other line. I'm doing all new. Well, in the front, I'm doing new, in the front it's getting new, what's it called? Can't remember the name of the brake company. StopTech. I'm getting new StopTech rotors in the front, and that's right, I actually am buying new pads. I'm buying new StopTech pads for the front and rear, and I'm going to reuse the existing rear rotors for now. Unless they start making noise. If they start making noise or it feels like shit when I brake, they're coming out. I'm going with StopTech in the rear as well. So it'll be StopTech front rotors and StopTech pads all the way around. And then I'm going to use the existing steel braided lines that came with the rear and front calipers. I'm just going to clean them up. I really can't complain on anything that I got because the whole setup for the calipers, sorry, I'm just looking for the other caliper bolt, seeing if it's in here. If it's not a big deal for the brake line because I'm pretty sure the ones off the auto are the same. Pretty sure he's got brake fluid all over the deep freezer. So I'm like 100% sure the ones for the NA calipers are the same for the the bolts that bolt the brake line, the banjo bolts for the brake line to the caliper. Pretty sure they're the same between the two, so I'm not too worried about that. I just got to get these apart and get them over to powder coat. They are going to get powder coated. I'm not really sure I'm going to reveal the color just yet, because I kind of want to do the new color of the car and the calipers and all that reveal all at once. So it's kind of like a big thing, but it is not going to be red. I still have my black wheels, those are staying. And my buddy Danny's running them on his Supra, and they work with twin turbo calipers, which is freaking amazing. So yeah, for now the suspension's staying. I really want to get coilovers, but I do not have $1,400 to buy the HKS coilovers that I want. The calipers will be going on while it's still NA. So I'm literally going to have twin turbo calipers with an R154 with a twin disc and an NA motor. So I'm going to have the supporting mods for that and a turbo, brake wise and transmission wise. I just need to you know, save up the rest of the money. I want to make sure I have everything for the head. So when the head goes to the machine shop, I want to make sure I have the valves, the valve springs, all that. I decided I am going to go BC valve train with BC cams. So I want to make sure I have all that when the head goes to the machine shop, so they can put in everything but the cams, and then I'll do the cams and the shims when I put the head onto my bottom end. I'm going to leave my stock pistons in there to run a little bit higher compression. I'm gonna have to run lower boost, but I feel like I'll have more bottom end with that. And then my rods and my crank are the exact same as the GTE. The pistons are technically the same, they're just a higher compression piston. So which is fine, I really don't care. And I'll be running the GTE head gasket and ARP head studs. So realistically, I should be able to push a decent amount of power. I'm shooting for 500 when I get this all said and done. I'm gonna do 1,000cc injectors. Probably a Walboro 455 fuel pump. Kaizen Motorsports wiring harness with the AEM Infinity, and the Kaizen Motorsports fuel pump harness. So gonna do an aftermarket rad, either Koyo or I can't remember the name of the other one on eBay, but either way I'm getting it from REALSTREET. But pretty much everything I'm getting from REALSTREET. They're basically the Jags of the tuner world, and I trust them a lot. Their prices are competitive on a lot of things, and even if they're not competitive, their customer support and customer service exceeds anyone else. So, what the fuck? Oop, got it. So, that's where we're at with everything so far. I hope to have, once the car's running, then I'm going to start working on the head and getting that ready to go to the machine shop. But the main focus is getting this wrapped, running, driving, headlights done, taillights done, brakes on, and from there I'm not going to touch the car anymore. I'm going to start focusing on getting this ready to go. Buying the oil pump, all the sensors I need, the water pump, what else is there? Head gasket, head studs, valve train, BC stage 2 cams, the turbo I'm going to run, the exhaust manifold and downpipe I'm going to run, the mid pipe. So I'm going to work on getting all that done as soon as this is running and driving. I think that's it. I know I need to do another coolant flush as well as soon as this is running and driving again. So that's also going to happen again because it's still disgusting. It's kind of hard to see down in there, but it looks like that brown nastiness inside of there. I've cleaned it out numerous times, but it needs done again. So I need to do another coolant flush with some good cleaner. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm so pumped about these brakes. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to get them put on and get them powder coated. They're gonna look incredible. Sorry, I'm just enjoying this right now a lot because I didn't think I was going to be able to get factory twin turbo brakes for the front. I thought I was gonna have to go with aftermarket ones, which those are shit, but I got lucky, and for the front and rear brake setup I am under $700. That's after I buy the StopTech rotors and pads for the front. So that's pretty damn good. I'm very happy with that. I can't think of anything else. Oh, my suspension is for sale because I do really want to buy the HKS Hypermax coilovers. So for my KYB shocks, which are just factory replacement shocks, just better, the Megan springs and my factory NA springs, I want 300 plus shipping, which I feel is more than reasonable. So those are for sale. What else we got? I'm gonna do a few more videos before I go to school. I leave for school for the Army May or April 20th, so in like a week, and I'll be gone till the end of May. But while I'm gone, the calipers are going to be a powder coat. Hopefully the spec clutch will be with getting rebuilt, and same with the hydraulic throttle bearing will be getting rebuilt. So when I come home, I'll be able to throw on the brakes, throw in the transmission, the clutch, all that bullshit, and then get to wrapping. Well, I gotta fix all the body work and then get to wrapping. I really think you guys are gonna like the color. It's a color that it's not a factory Supra Toyota color at all. It's not obviously the factory red color, because if I was gonna do that, I'd just paint the damn car. It's a color that I'm considering having the whole entire car color change to, if I like the wrap, which I think I am. It's a color that I've always wanted in a Supra. That I always said if I'd build my dream Supra and paint it, this would be the color I'd paint it. So, just kind of, I'm pretty excited. It's hard for me not to tell you guys the color because I'm pretty freaking excited. And I really think the color of the car, with the way I'm doing the emblems and the brakes and everything, it's really gonna flow perfect. And then you guys will see, you guys will be able to picture how the engine bay is gonna be when it's turbo. It's just gonna be great. And I'm gonna be building in stages too. So I'm initially gonna get all this just cleaned up. I'm not gonna powder coat this stuff right away. I wanna get everything on and working and make sure there's no leaks, fuel leaks, vacuum leaks, any kind of leaks, and put a good bit of miles on it before I go powder coating the valve covers or the manifold or the intercooler pipes or any of that shit. Because if I go powder coating these and spending, you know, $100 to get these powder coated, and then it turns out one of them's cracked that I didn't see, or one of them, I don't know, it's this is another thing. So if you see here, it's kind of even gap all the way, but if I push down here, this thing is not level. I mean, it's touching right here, it's not touching here, it's not touching here, and it picks up the whole back end. So The intake side does not do that. Well, it does a tiny bit, so I don't know if maybe it's supposed to be like that. I could maybe I'm just freaking out over nothing. But I just want to get it all put on before I powder coat it and everything. I still have to build the baffles for this one, which I'm pretty confident is going to be easy with some sheet metal. After the rest of the crap I've been doing to this car, putting baffles for that's going to be a breeze. But I just want to make sure everything works before I go dressing it up, because I don't want to have issues where fuel leaks all over the intake manifold for God only knows what reason, and then it destroys the powder coat that I put on it. I'd be pissed. I'd rather just clean it up real nice and make it all work, and then down the road send it all off for powder coat. Plus it's more content. You guys get to watch me and get it all running and working and tuned and working right. Then maybe over the course of another winter, because I'm not going to be in Florida forever, you know, do another build where I take it all apart and maybe change out the well, I wouldn't change out the bottom end, maybe, I don't know, but get everything powder coated, and then I don't know. I'm not going to be painting the whole car, so it's pretty much just going to be a powder coating video for that stuff. I'm really just rambling on right now. So I'm going to try to create more content for while I'm gone, so I should be uploading like one video a week, where I'll maybe show you breaking down the calipers and then taking them to the shop that's going to be powder coating them, and I'll show you around their shop a little bit if they don't mind. And fully disassembling the calipers, like I got everything. So it would be a full disassemble that you would get to see, and how that's all done. And then again, after they're powder coated, I'll do another video of putting them back together. I'll do a video of breaking these apart again, like I did for the other ones, cleaning up the rear ones. So I got a lot of stuff going on. So I'm hoping to upload at least probably 2 more videos after this one while I'm gone. This one I'm going to wait to upload till probably next weekend, and then I'll upload one every 2 weeks. So I really can't think of anything else, guys. There's just so much going on right now. So many moving parts with the car, and I'm trying to stay focused and knock things out one at a time, but I'll never get it done if I do that. God, I really want to tell you guys about the color it's getting wrapped, and the color the caliper is going to be. It's going to look sick. So, but that's all I got. I got to go do adult things, unfortunately. So I'll talk to you guys later. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the like button, thumbs up, thumbs down. I really don't give a shit. Just comment your personal opinion on what I'm doing. Anything. Ask me about my dogs or my housework. I don't care. I'll interact with you guys. It just lets me know that you're at least watching my videos. So I appreciate it, guys, and I'll talk to you later.